So it is Attack of the Killer Klowns. Killer Klowns from Outer Space, which, well, we're missing our, anyway, which proves that this shirt is magic.
So I bought this shirt
Last year.
Yes.
At MegaCon.
So last summer. So last.
Well, it wasn't even summer. It was March.
Okay. So no. Yeah. MegaCon's May.
Is it May?
Yeah.
But still, before anything was announced.
Yeah.
And I said, Brian, what? I've never heard of this movie before, and you kind of explained it to me. I said, wouldn't it be funny if it was a house or a scare zone one of these years for Halloween Horror Nights? I mean, it's a small indie cult classic, so not many people know about it, so probably it won't happen. And then
it got announced like
a month later, maybe.
Yeah.
If not less.
So I just happened to be at MegaCon, and in the merch area was a guy selling all these like horror T-shirts. Like he had everything. He had The Shining, Hellraiser, Texas Chainsaw, and then like in the middle of that was Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Like, oh,
was it 2 or 3 shirts?
Yeah, like there was like 2 or 3. Like one was the movie poster, one was all the clowns on it. So I was like, well, that's a fun movie. Like I had no idea it was coming to Horror Nights. I just wanted to buy it. I have history with this movie.
Yeah.
I grew up in a house with cable. So USA Up All Night or Billy Bob's Monster Vision.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you grew up in a house with clowns that killed people.
Did I?
He was like, wow, that's very specific.
Yeah. So I saw this movie when I was way too young to see this movie. I remember I must have seen it on cable like when I was like 8 or 9. And the part where they make the balloon dog and they put it down and I'm like, oh, that's a balloon dog. Oh, that's cute. And it comes alive. Like, I'm like, oh crap. And then like the clown actually like goes like this, like he's being dragged by the dog.
Yeah.
And so like, you know, it's been part of me throughout my life. When I actually enjoyed horror movies, I watched it again. And so I just happened to buy it. And then they announced it. And the zone was great.
Yeah.
It was a street zone last year. And
it was great unless it was raining or some other reason why the clowns weren't out.
Yeah. So now it is a house. And I am now part of that. I'm a character in the house. So like.
And last year, I think it was, or maybe this year, Brandy was like, well, so what's the new shirt that's going to tell everyone what house is, and like, oh, I didn't buy a new shirt because the guy wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it's like, we found out later, there's a reason because, because you were meant to still have that one shirt.
Yes.
And it was like, kind of like in Big where it appears and it's unplugged. Like the shirt guy didn't appear for a reason. So, now you've gone from a super fan to part of it.
Yeah, part of it.
Kind of like David S. Pumpkins. What are you now? Part of it.
Yeah. So shall we announce my scare? So I play Officer Mooney. If you've ever seen the actual movie, he is the sheriff. He doesn't believe anything's going on. Like people like show up at the station talking about Killer Klowns. Like, oh yeah, oh dude, punks, you're just trying to prank me. And then like he's getting calls about Killer Klowns. Oh yeah, you're just trying to make me a dummy. You're not gonna make a dummy out of me. And
does he actually say dummy?
Yeah, he actually says dummy. Then, if you've seen the movie, there's an iconic part where he is being used as a puppet.
As a dummy.
Yeah. The clowns cannot actually speak, or they speak very limited, like they'll say pizza.
Probably because of budgetary limits.
Yeah. So they use him as a dummy, and So like he's hanging there. He's got like they painted him up like to look like a dummy. And so my line is, "Don't worry, Dave. All I want to do is kill you." This guy's name is Dave. It's so.
How fitting.
Yeah. Now, in the movie, the character, the deputy's name is also Dave.
Yeah.
But, like, for our purposes, it's perfect.
And so, what did I do the first night?
So, you came up and you had perfect timing because my scare's actually a little bit long. I say the line, "Don't worry, Dave. We only want to kill you," and then there's like music that plays. I'm supposed to like reach out and try to grab people.
Which is funny because that's not how the scene plays.
No, but it's from show direction. Like that's what they wanted.
Because the actual scene is after he says that, he like drops the guy and he pulls his hand out full of blood.
Yeah.
And then he starts getting up and like pushing desks out of the way all angrily, and then he starts firing the gun at the clown and it doesn't work, and then he shoots the nose and
that's their weakness.
Yeah, it explodes in confetti, and then like some really bad early CG happens, and he dies. The clown explodes.
Yeah, but this guy had perfect timing. He came in right at the beginning of my scare. I hit a trigger, but like if you're in like a certain part of the line, then you'll get one end or the other. So you had perfect timing. You came. I was able to do it, and I said, "Don't worry, Dave." And you go, "All I want to do is kill you," and you go running off.
Yeah, it's what we do every year now, or I practically run into a wall, or
yeah.
And last year I think it was, or the year before, the person behind me, was just the next guest in line, and didn't know either one of us or anything like that, and just started laughing like super, like a huge laugh because he thought. Like it was a genuine reaction.
Yeah.
They didn't know, so they thought it was hilarious.
So this house is also an A+ for me. It's like Ghostbusters. It's all the iconic parts of the movie. Yeah. You see Shorty a couple times. Shorty is that little clown with the boxing gloves.
What are you gonna do? Knock my block off?
Woo!
And you actually do see the guy, the head of that guy.
Yeah, and the body.
Oh.
You see the body all slumped over, then you see like the head on top of something. You see the puppet show. You see Officer Mooney. You see the clown knocking at the door. You see the one clown has what looks like a box of candy in a heart box, a heart-shaped box. And opens it up, and it's a little baby
box, huh?
Yeah, it's a little baby clown. It goes, "Bah." The pizza delivery. You see
pizza
clown
guy.
Yeah.
Oh, extra pepperoni.
You see Clownzilla, and Clownzilla is amazing. This is like the first year where they've done something like this with a big animatronic. It is operated by a few performers. They have to do the head and the arms, but I mean it's giant. It takes up like most of the area.
And they even have a Clownzilla shirt.
Yes, they do. You go through where they have the cotton candy cocoons. You hear the theme song. If you're even a slight fan of the movie, definitely go through Killer Klowns from Outer Space.